Joey drops a volleyball off the bleachers. The ball falls for 13.5 meters before hitting the ground. How long does it take for the ball to hit the ground? Now, what we also know is Joey is dropping that volleyball, right? So that's another key bit of information. And this object is, in fact, falling this way, right? So we do know right away that our acceleration is going to be equal to g, which is the gravitational acceleration, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. We do know that Joey is dropping the object, so our initial velocity is 0. We are looking for the time it takes for the ball to reach the ground. And then we do know the distance that it goes is 13.5 meters. Okay, so when I look at this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and pick my equation. Let's start over here with 1. We'll go to 2 and 3 if we need them. D, we got D. VI, we got VI. T, we got T. A, there it is. And then T again. Perfect. So far, this looks like a great equation. I'm going to go ahead and write that down. D is equal to VIT plus 1/2 AT squared. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to fill out my information. I can see right away I made a silly mistake, right? So I'm going to write my value 13.5 for my distance that it fell. But in actuality, this has got to be negative, right? It has to be negative because it is in fact moving down. We can't forget about the direction. Our initial velocity is 0. T is unknown, but that's good because we have a 0 there. Plus 1/2 A of negative 9.8. And then T is unknown. All right, so the nice thing about this is 0 times T is just 0. So we get our negative 13.5 is equal to 1/2 of negative 9.8. Let's go ahead and plug that into the calculator. Negative 9.8 divided by 2 to get half of it is negative 4.9. T squared. Now I have to divide by negative 4.9 on both sides. Okay, back to the calculator. Negative 13.5 divided by negative 4.9. Can't forget those negatives. And it becomes positive because when you divide a negative by a negative, it becomes positive. We get 2.755. So T squared is equal to 2.755. But we want to square root that to solve for our final answer of T. Now, the trick in our calculator is we can just do second square root, second answer, and I don't have to worry about rounding or anything like that. And I get my answer of 1.66 seconds. 1.66 seconds.